everyone, this is Locke and welcome back to another video on the Great Builds YouTube channel. And today we're just going to be doing a update that features the partially complete amusement park. Now, this amusement park is one of the largest projects I've taken on for this city so far, primarily because of the way it's based. I decided to create an elevated base to kind of act like a pier or almost like a boardwalk idea for the amusement park to be placed on. So I had to make sure that was stable, and it has about 3 layers of plates holding it all together through the middle, along with a bunch of support pillars on the outside that you can see, as well as some on the inside. Now, I'm going to move up closer so we can take a look at what I've done for this version of the amusement park. So, if you realize that this amusement park is smaller than the previous iterations I've used in the LEGO City, then you are correct. I decided to reduce the size of this quite a bit, and there are 2 reasons for that. First of all, the size of the city altogether isn't too big, so I didn't want to have a huge amusement park to kind of overshadow the size of the city. Additionally, I don't really want to have too much stuff here on the amusement park since it's more like a boardwalk or a pier now. So you can see that I've kind of condensed everything down to a smaller space. Starting at the front, we have the entranceway and the map area. These are all parts from the LEGO Friends amusement park set that I've used for multiple different versions of the roller coasters and amusement parks. And I kind of wanted to keep that in here because I like the colors they use, and since I already had them on hand, they worked perfectly. Now, since those are all at the front, I also have the food court right at the front, because if you're leaving or if you're arriving, you probably want to get something to eat. So we have the ice cream cart, the popcorn cart, the burger shop from the burger truck set, and also now the donut shop from the donut truck set that I recently picked up. It's a nice set for around $20. I got it when it was on sale for like $16, so not too bad of a price. And the little donut on top can spin around, which is very cool. Now, across the way from there, we have a project that I'm going to wait to show off till next week because it's supposed to be an arcade center. I need to build up some walls and a roof around it first, so we're going to pass by that for now. You can see here that we have the carousel, which has all the rides in place, and it just had to be transplanted to a new base plate, and I added some stairs on this side as well so that you can access it from either side of the ride. Additionally, we have the back area over here with most of the traditional fairground rides from the LEGO Friends sets, like the little mini games. We have the Ferris wheel that I had to raise up to make sure it wasn't hitting anything around it. I think it looks pretty cool though, you can see it from afar. And on top of that, we have this drop ride as well, which I think is another really cool addition from the previous amusement parks. However, you might be noticing there's one thing I've left out so far, and that's this little roller coaster. While it's not complete, I'll do a little bit more detail on it in a review of this area when it's complete. I decided I wanted to go for a custom roller coaster because I had these really cool, like, dark azure, like, railway pieces for roller coasters, and I believe they're from a Super Mario set that I picked up a long time ago. And because of that, they fit really well. They're one of my favorite colors to use. So I created a small oval. It's nothing too exciting, because, again, you're on a pier, you don't have a lot of room to work with here. But I did have fun trying to create the angled slopes to have it a little bit above and off the edge of the pier, so you can kind of ride over the water, which is pretty cool. Additionally, you can access the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster from this little 3-stud-wide staircase that goes all the way from the ground, has a platform at the roller coaster entrance, and has another platform when you reach the Ferris wheel entrance. Overall, that's all I've got for this update. As I said, there's plenty of other things I'd like to do. I want to add a bunch of details and maybe even some other games and stuff, as well as finish off the roller coaster in the arcade, and so that'll probably be next week's video. But I do have some other small things I want to touch on that I've added to the city, so let's go take a look at those next. So here we are on the main road, and these new things that I've added to the city, or have been in the city for a while, some of them, are things that either don't warrant their own video or will be featured in another video coming up soon. So I decided to throw them in here just to kind of act as a little teaser or just to showcase things that really wouldn't have gotten their own video otherwise. But first, let's take a look at this right here, which is the donut truck's base. This is what the truck for the donut truck shop looks like without the actual donut shop on the back. And I'm probably going to part this out because it has a lot of cool dark azure pieces, and I love building in that color, so the more pieces I can get, the better. I've already taken 2 pieces off the front, which are fairly new, like round sloped tile pieces, which was interesting. And, of course, some other highlights of this set is the wheels have radar dishes in silver connected to them, which is pretty cool, makes them shiny. And there's 2 print pieces, one on either side, and this kind of showcases the icing coming off of the donut on the side of the truck, which is pretty cool. In addition to that, you do get 2 minifigures. You get a female cop and a donut salesman. Now, I don't have either of these hair pieces in those colors, which is good, and I don't think I've ever gotten the hat that the donut shop employee uses, which is also kind of interesting. I really like the way that the sort of outfits for the donut shop employee look. It's kind of uses all the colors from the truck, and it's a really good look. Probably going to use him over in the amusement park at the donut shop. Now, this vehicle next to it is something you've probably seen around here, and it's mainly a off-roading vehicle that I got for $20 or so a while back. And the only thing I changed with this set is I changed the reddish-orange stripe to the white stripe to free up some more of those new reddish-orange colored pieces for me to use for other builds. So I'm also pretty happy with how this one looks. It does have a winch on the front, and it does have this cool feature where you can push the hood open. So very fun overall. Would recommend picking up this set since it does have some other accessories and stuff that are pretty cool. Definitely worth your value for $20. And if you are wondering, the donut truck was also $20. However, I did get a discount on that when I was shopping, and I found it on sale for $16. So you might be able to find a discount on this somewhere too. The other thing that I've added to the city here is this little bakery stand, which is part of an $11 Lego Friends set, which is like a mobile bakery cart, which is pretty cool. I mostly got it because the colors look really good. I like the spring yellow and the light blue color in there. And it's not your normal light blue. It's similar to the light blue that was previously used on a lot of Disney princess sets, so it's a very interesting color. I also really like all the different accessories you get. You get some sugar cookies, some croissants, some pastries, some hot chocolate. You even get some cups for a coffee machine. So I'm probably going to have this driving around the city every now and then. You'll probably see it around. It's another fun little build for the city. Now, the one build that you might have seen in the city before that hasn't gotten its video yet is this build right here. And this is a giant hot pink and dark red truck. I'll explain more about this, but all you need to know is for now, it's related to a special Minifigure Thursdays event, which will be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Now, I think that's all I have for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the review of the amusement park so far and some of these other things around the LEGO City. And I hope you'll stick around for next week because we'll have some amazing LEGO City amusement park updates again, hopefully with everything being finished. Now, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you all have a great day.